school also.
Absolutely.
And we're required not to discriminate. And so I'm wondering, I'm looking at the staff and asking that question, if there's any ed code that would emphasize that this is going to, well, I'm concerned about students. For a long time we haven't had music. I'm concerned about the very student that would benefit from it, but they haven't had any music, and their parents cannot afford to send them to private lessons. What do you say about that?
There's a lot there. First of all, there's nothing in Ed Code that would preclude you from doing this kind of audition process. In fact, if you look at any successful charter arts program like this, it's an absolute critical part of their enrollment process. You do have to attract and retain a certain level of a certain caliber of performance ability in order to sustain that kind of program. That being said, it's one of the schools that we look closely at, Oakland School of the Arts, the hypothetical that you gave, the student that can't afford the private lessons. They do a lot of outreach to students that are below their 6th grade entrance level, even in some cases offering private instruction themselves or some kind of support. It's not necessarily all about that student's ability in the moment. I think in some cases the audition process is looking at potential, interest, passion, that kind of thing, but it is a critical part of your student body.
How does it work for you, because you're a public agency that has to accept special ed students, and how does that work? And English learners, how does that work?
Works just like any other public school. Those students would be admitted, just like any other students. They would be served, and there would be interventions if necessary. My background is obviously in traditional public high school, so I know very well how to meet the needs of students that are at risk, so to speak. I think my background speaks to that ability. That's why we have a relationship with El Dorado County Southlaw. That's why we will have resources for English learners, which the charter speaks to at length. And if you look at, again, I'm going to use them a lot because they are the model that we're looking at. If you look at Oakland School of the Arts, they have special education population and English learner population. In fact, I was meeting with their executive director last week, and they serve even a number of SDC students that have high needs in terms of special education, but still excel in their program because of the services they provide. So that's the kind of education we want to offer.
Okay, and tell me a little bit about your support, community support, and
Sure.
also, I went to visit Oakland. It's pretty, let's see, brochure that I came home with, and I want my colleagues to see it.
Not a brochure. Funding
that kind of thing, and also, having the community support for that. Tell me a little bit about that.
I think you'll hear from some of them tonight. I think you'll hear that voice and that support. In literally every interaction I've had, the community meetings, the preliminary community meetings that I've held, the correspondence with arts professionals in our community, people that run dance studios and drama production groups, they are ecstatic and are signing me up. How can I support you? How can I help? Let me get out my checkbook. Let me get out my calendar. I want to be a part of this. That seems to have caught fire rather rapidly, and I anticipate that it will continue to do so.
So there's
if you look at, go ahead, sorry.
Certain teachers that will be credentialed for the LCAT kind of.
All teachers at our school will be credentialed. In fact,
even the art teachers?
correct. Countywide benefit charters have a higher threshold in terms of credentialing teachers.
There are a lot of teachers out there.
I think in terms of educators, there are a lot of teachers, just like there are a lot of students that are looking for an opportunity like this, and especially perhaps your arts instructors.
Okay, so I read your budget, but I could not read, and staff even blew it up for me. I couldn't read the cash flow, so I really need a more comprehensive cash flow
Absolutely.
document. And the other thing is, I'd like to visit the proposed site.
Okay.
And I don't have any other questions. I might have some after the communities ask their questions.
Thank you very much. And just in terms of the cash flow and budget, we do have a representative here from CSMC who will make public comment. If you have a specific question,
I
we'd be
can't
happy
read
to
it
try to answer.
because it's
Granted, we will get you one that you can read.
okay.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. Thank you. Ms. McChesney, you mentioned several things in reference to wide-side support of the community. Is that mere conjecture or is that factual? And if so, how is that supported? Is it supported quantitatively? Have you done a research? Do you have any documentation? So how would you support that? Is that just something that sounds great, or you talk with the individuals? What documentation do we have that there is a true community-wide support? Is that fair?
Sure, that's an absolutely fair question, sir. I don't have an exact number for you, if that's what you're looking for. I can't quantify it in that term. I know that on our website, we started a change.org petition, which just has general kind of support. We have, I think, approximately 100 signatures on that already within a few weeks of having that out. Other than that, it's been meetings, email correspondence across the county. We continue to have meetings, and we'll continue to have meetings for the next month, just to try to put the word out there. And I think the more people talk about it, the more avenues of communication I can use. This certainly forum will help to spread that word.
So basically, you're saying that right now, that really, you have a very limited type of support in terms of you. Basically, you said that you have meetings, and so meeting doesn't necessarily necessitate a support.
You're
Is to
correct.
meet with someone.
You're correct.
But one thing I would like, Mr. Chairman and Mr. President, in the future is some type of quantifiable data. It's always have to, I mean, I think numbers are great, and you mentioned 100 signatures. And to me, in terms of, for a community of that size, it would not probably be very significant. But that's my initial assessment. I have a couple more questions, just for the record. As relates to the negative impact, you had stated that in your opinion, well, this is your opinion, you didn't see how your proposal would have any negative impact on Mount Diablo students. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Now again, how do you support that? I mean, claims and conjectures are fine. What documentation do you have to support this would not have a negative impact? See, that's what I need. I need to have some facts, not necessarily statements or claims, but facts that this would not. And I think the burden of proof is up on you, so this is your proposal. To me, that's reasonable. Is that fair?
I think there's a couple things I could say there, Michelle. First of all, and I don't want this to have the wrong tinge to it, but the charter petition itself does not have to provide evidence that there isn't a negative impact. That isn't part of the burden of the petition. That being said, I do believe that the hard facts are, numbers-wise, we're not trying to serve a population that, even within Mount Diablo Unified itself, would have a great impact on enrollment or ADA. And then in terms of impact on the arts programs themselves, I can only look to models in other unified school districts that are similar to ours. And in those cases, you have performing arts specialty programs like ours, and you also have thriving arts elective programs in the traditional schools.
Well, I hear what you're saying, and I'm thankful. Overall, just for the record, I'm a proponent of arts. My son just graduated from Cambridge University Graduate School in music composition, and he's been on some of the major scores.
Does he want a job?
No, he doesn't. He comes